I've already put the rear tire back on, so I'm gonna go ahead and adjust the belt tension. He received the LED bulbs for the gauges today, and he got the LED turn signals for the rear of the bike. We're gonna put on the spotlights, the ones that he purchased. I'm gonna try to get the horn wired up today. The radio is gonna go in after we do all the lights on the gauges. Mount the antenna to the radio. All right, let's get started on this, and hopefully I can get all that accomplished at some point today. We're going to tighten this nut to 20 foot-pounds. We're going to come over on this side, and we're going to spin this nut till this lobe, the adjustment lobe, is up against the swing arm. This wheel has to be off the ground, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of these shocks back in place just so we can get the wheel off the ground. Now that the wheel is off the ground, we can go ahead and check the deflection on the belt. We're going to apply 10 pounds of pressure to this belt, and it shouldn't fluctuate more than 3/16 to a quarter. So this tool is pretty neat. I got this on Amazon, and it does a decent job. So right here you got the O-ring set at 10 psi. So once this is touching here, I know I've applied 10 pounds per square inch on there. So we're just going to press this until I have the 10 pounds. And right now it's a little loose, so I just got to tighten it a little bit. Come back to the nut, and we'll just tighten it just a bit. All right, so we put a gauge back on, and let's see what we got. And that's about right there. It's about a quarter inch. Now we can tuck this nut down to 105 foot-pounds. Put the clip back in. I took the shocks off for two reasons. I was checking the swing arm bearings, see if there was any play in those. And B, if you take the air shocks off, it makes it easy to get to this nut because you don't have to remove the mufflers and stuff. I'm gonna button this up and get going on the other projects. You know, it comes with that fucking thing. It doesn't stick with.
I don't think it matters because this thing has a slot in it.
feels. Man, I got a lot done today. Spotlights in, the rear tire, the drive belts adjusted correctly, did the wiring for the horn, got the wiring done for the spotlights, got the bulbs in for the gauges, installed the radio, installed the antenna. I talked to him about the LEDs and the hyper flash on the LEDs. I talked him into purchasing some, I think they're called resistors, LED resistors. He's going to order those and I'm going to attempt to install them. I never installed resistors on a Harley Davidson before, so there's a first time for everything. I am waiting on bearings to come in for the front rim. So we're just waiting on parts to come in. It might be another week or so. Turn the radio on and we listen to the speakers. And even though these are 4-ohm speakers, it sounds so much better than the stock speakers he had. Of course, the stock speakers, they were in bad shape, you know. They were tired. They sound like they were blown. He picked up a new windshield. It's actually pretty nice. He got it for a good price. I mean, not bad. A lot of the stuff that my brother bought is all aftermarket stuff. The kid doesn't have a whole lot of money. He's just trying to make the bike a little safer, putting on a better horn, and you know, change things up and make it look a little bit better for him. And I'm helping him out, you know, as much as I can. This is what we're putting on for the horn. This is a copy of the bad boy. He got this on eBay. I already tested it. It is pretty loud. Just as loud as the bad boy. A little bit cheaper though. And I mounted it to the original bracket. This will be running off a relay. So we'll get to this. I got to pick up some terminals to get the wiring to plug into this. So technically there is nothing else I can do to the bike today. So we're going to call it a day. Any comments, questions, put them down below. Like I always say, I'll get to them as soon as I can. I try to respond to every comment. Just to let you know, if you're new to the channel and you're new to my videos, I do put links in the description for the stuff that I use. So that's all I got for tonight. Thank you for the support. You all take care and God bless. Bye-bye.